not driver. Description and things wrong. For you all pointed out. So I took a little bit of time off of swinging the clubs. Body was kind of sore. Sorry, my camera's not set up. Body was kind of sore. Why does that look like it's... Anyway. Toothpaste. Looks all right. I've been thinking about my practice, my swing. I did order another Fujikara Pro 2.0 shaft, a 70 gram stiff flex. This is a 60 regular. I did think about going 60 gram stiff. But I wanted I want to feel a little bit more weight in my hands. With the driver. So yeah. And plus I feel like that should, I want to say it, in my head, I feel like it should help me get the club back square. The stiff shaft. Whoa. The stiff flex shaft should definitely help me get that face down quicker, because it won't be bent back as I'm coming through to whip through. So it should close me down a little bit, but I feel like the heavier shaft will allow me to pull on it, and it's just in my head. So we're gonna find out. I mean, the shaft was, it wasn't horribly expensive, so I think it's I needed to buy the shaft before I went and got fitted for a driver, just so I kind of know where I'm at and that timing that I need to have with the shaft stiffness that I expect to have. Because I feel like one of the things that is definitely going to change is my shaft length. I feel like this is too long, and this is standard length. I want to say 46, 45, 46, something like that. Standard, I feel like that's too long. Like, I'm only 5'10", and I don't. I don't know. I just feel like when I'm setting up to the ball and I'm at the back of the handle, like, I feel like that's toe up for sure. And I'm just in a comfortable position, the position that I would want to be in to hit the ball. And I feel like that is toe up, and a shorter shaft will bring me closer, bring the club more upright, and allow me to not be toe up, and I'll be flat to the lie, 0 degree lie, if that's what you want to say. On the flip side of that too, I feel like my swing is too mechanical. Like I'm want to be in the perfect position at every spot in the swing, and I stay very tight to ensure that. And I think it detracts from the natural athleticism of the swing, where, like in bowling, for example, you have to have the strength to hold the ball, but let's just say the ball weighs absolutely nothing. The athleticism in that is that you keep your arm loose, and as you're coming in, your elbow slightly bent, but then you whip and like you flex and whip, which is relaxed. It's athletic. And that generates, like, if you might not know shit about bowling, but I grew up bowling my whole life. I have several 300s. I have 800s. I have all kinds of things. You can look me up on USBC. I don't bowl anymore. This year was my last year. It's boring to me now. So, but if you do know something about bowling and you know who EJ Tackett is, the GOAT of bowling, don't care what you say. You think it's Belmonte? Great. If you think it's Walter Ray Williams Jr., great. It's EJ Tackett. Hands down, not even close. But he does the athletic portion of the swing really well. Yeah, he's very violent with the ball, but it's athletic, and so it's very natural and smooth and all of that. Yeah, some issues with my wall here. And so I kind of want to try to incorporate some of that into my swing and just be nice and like that's a relaxed swing, right? Nothing going on there. I'm just getting into position. I don't really care about a lot. My muscles aren't doing a whole lot. I'm just moving the club. And I'm whipping through the ball, which is going to generate that club head speed. And so that's what I'm going to practice on today. And then we're going to go back to short iron, par threes. We're going to do 9 holes today and 9 holes tomorrow. I am not. I will do all the clubs. I say short irons, but the par 3 is mostly short irons. But it can't, when it goes up to like 180 yards, I will go down to a 6 or a 5, depending. But I just definitely don't want to be stiff today or mechanical. I want to be athletic. Yeah, I just want to be athletic, really. And so it's possible that I shank a shit ton of them or I hit a bunch of them off the toe. But today is going to be very relaxed, very loose, and just athletic. Like nothing to that, kind of over the top. I feel like I felt the mechanical piece creeping in, but no, not too bad. Not too bad. Yep. That felt fucking phenomenal. Like that was so smooth. effortless. That's what I want. Very toe up though. My closure rate's high. That's all right. Just relax. Just relax. I feel like I'm a little over the top, but it says in to out. I was a little low on the face, a little knocker. What's my club head speed? Is it 83? Oh, my guy Retro's back! I was thinking about way too many things before, during a swing. I experimented with using my free easy practice swing, not thinking on the range, and was more consistent. Yeah, I feel like the same way. I feel like if you because you get rid of when you're thinking about all those things, eventually you start thinking about one thing, and then that's what you're focused on, and you lose sight of everything else that you're supposed to be doing. And you might be thinking about just like 2 or 3 things at that point, just because you'll be thinking about that one thing, and then you'll do it. I'm doing the bowling motion, but you'll do the thing that you definitely want to do that's at the top of your list, and you'll feel like that secondary thing was off, but you don't realize that like maybe the tertiary thing or the 6th or 7th thing down on your list was completely wrong, and you just don't realize it. Golf Sidekick. I'm gonna have to check that out. Is that like a me and my golf program, like a Rick Shields kind of thing, where they like kind of give tips? Clay Ballard, by the way, my favorite guy. I just effortless. That's what I want. Like my muscles aren't tense at all, but I almost feel like I'm being too lazy with the swing, and that's kind of scary. It's like, oh, did you do everything you could to hit the ball correctly? And it's like, well, did I? Because I was like, I didn't really feel like I was doing anything at all. Getting those kind of traps where you're too lazy. That happens to me in bowling quite a bit. But I mean, like you could just tell like the athletic part when it happens, you get shots like that. Like granted, it wasn't straight and it was out to the left, but my club head speed was great for me. Like on my carry optimizer, it's all green except for total spin. Total spin was a little high, but I think that's to be expected with these clubs. But out of the middle of the face, my lie was 1.3 degrees toe up. Face was just kind of closed. I was nice inside out, kind of straight through the plane, basically. Club head speed 86, smash factor 1.35 with a 7 iron, with a 716 Titleist MB 7 iron. Yep. Wait. Golf Sidekick is the anti-instruction instructor, if that makes sense. Well, I'm gonna see if my interpretation of that is correct. So he teaches you what not to do, or your anti-instruction instructor. He's like, just do what feels good, kinda. I'm going to definitely. It's just golf sidekick. YouTube at golf sidekick. I will definitely check that out. That sounds super interesting. No, and the other thing that's like going around on the internet right now is that click thing, that thing where they're like, as you're coming back, you want to be in this, like 80% of pros are in this position when they. So that's something else I've been kind of thinking about, because I definitely know that I am not in that position. I'm like this. I'm reverse DJ Johnson most of the time. Lower ball speed, not bad. Not a horrible hit. Okay. Okay. Course management and hitting the clubs you're comfortable with. Yeah, to a degree, I kind of agree with that philosophy. Except I also there's something in me that wants to do it. Like, for example, like you have a narrow fairway, or let's just hold on. How to explain this? So you have like a shot that you can hit one club and be okay, but there's a right club choice that if you were good at golf that you would select, and not to like go for it or anything, but there is a correct club choice, and I always want to play that correct club choice regardless of what the outcome would be. But like in tournaments, like after, like when it really matters, I 100% agree with the course management and hitting the club you're comfortable with. Like I'm not going to take my 60-degree wedge and chip from off the green with it in a tournament. I wouldn't actually do that, and I wouldn't do that any longer. But like, I don't know, maybe instead of taking a 3-iron, hitting like the 4 or the 5 just to be up there. But if you hit the if you could hit the 3 exactly perfectly like you would the 4 or the 5, then you would be in a better spot. And I think that's where I gravitate towards that. I want to hit that. I want to hit the 3 because I need to be better with that club. That's kind of like my thought process. But like in competition, when it matters and it's not. It's not like you're trying to win no matter what, and you have to like set all your ego stuff aside and do that. That's where that course management and right comfortable clubs would come in for me. Retro, do you get to play much golf, like real golf? Or I think you were telling me last time that you are like a member at a sim club. Really loving these shots that are crushers. That nice high club speed and just being relaxed. I get into that really close swing though. Very inside out, very closed faced. I hold off a little bit. Okay. Just this year, what's your handicap? If you had to guess, like on average, for real, for real. Outside in fade. Swing speed is super nice. Smash factor's a little low. I'm a little low on the club face. Swing speed is definitely picking up. Oh, trying too much. 88.1. Crush. 173 yards, 7-iron. Get out. A little toey. You lose quite a bit of smash factor on those off center hits. That's for sure. Staying nice and loose though, like that. Feel tight at all, feel nice and relaxed. Really high bombs. It doesn't like my total spin on the carry optimizer. It likes my launch angle, which is weird. But okay. Stay relaxed. All we want to think about right now is staying relaxed. Carries 163. I'm happy with that. All right, let's try a couple swings with the 5-iron just to see if we can remain relaxed. and still hit good shots. Nope. Not that far off the toe. Oh, my swing speed wasn't much higher. Went straight. That's great. It's off the toe too. Oh my goodness. I need to be closer? A bit more upright. Let's see what that does. The carry is 2 yards further than my 7-iron. That's not good. The smash factor wasn't horrible. It wasn't great. It wasn't horrible. Toe down. Okay, let's stand a little ways away. There we go, 182 yard. Better. Smash factor was up, speed was up. Swing felt a little different. Carry optimizer said, good job. Just open. Just open. Carry's not. If I'm carrying 160 with the 7, I feel like I should carry 170 with the 6, 180 with the 5. I should carry 180 with the 5. I should carry 180 with the 5-iron. Let's get that carry. Oh. 10 yards off. 10 yards. That means, I feel like that's the smash factor problem. Like if I had a 0.05 higher, if I was a 1.4 smash factor, would I have carried? And I have carried the 180. Nope. I feel like I'm so inside out. Low smash factor sucks. Oh, that one felt great. There's the 180. 1.4 smash factor. It's all it took. That was punted. I couldn't even tell you what I did different there. Like I did something different. Toe off the toe. Inside Out still, or on plane. Toe down. But relaxed. Relaxed. 3.5, decent speed. I mean, almost 180. I think that's because it was a closed face. Yeah, it was closed. Delivered more into the ball. Closure rate 3,600. I don't know how good that is. Oh, somebody's beeping me on my phone. I feel like I'm doing the shifting thing again. Wife is asking if it looked like they mowed the lawn today. Well, let me go check that. I'll be right back. We're about to get into it. This is where. Oh, my bad. You got me? You got me? Come on. You got me? Hello? There you go. This is where Retro would be like, use your 7-iron. Don't use your 5-iron to go for it. He'd be right. He'd be right. Yes, they mowed my lawn, by the way. I don't know why I'm telling you. Wife is the one who wants to know. Make sure that the putting nonsense is turned off. Perfect. We are going to play the front. Chirp, chirp, chirp. That's right. I turned off the desktop audio. Let me turn that back on for you guys. So you can hear the lovely birds, since I know there's no music on this one. On the Fort Sam course, the Salado del Rio, they play music. Whoever created that course put music on it. And I don't want to get the copyright ban. Though I'm not sure I would, because yeah. I completely forgot about what I was talking about. Retro interrupted me with lawn talk, and I got to talk about lawn mowing now. Because Retro is and he's getting to the point where he wants to hire somebody. 100%. I wasted a whole bunch of money on that Ego lawnmower, only to use it like 15 times. And I live in Texas, so it's hot, and I'm not a yard person. I don't like working outside. I did it when I was a kid. I don't like working on the lawn. I think that's boring as shit. Yeah. So we are where we are. We can afford to have somebody mow our lawn. So that's what we do. Oh, right off the bat, we're just hitting it off the toe. Bag. Remaining athletic, though, which is all that really matters. And we should default to my gap wedge, because this is what I will use for everything around the green inside. And I feel like inside 100 yards, I don't feel like I need a 60 except for out of the sand. All right. It should, if I land this short, it should bounce left, but don't land it short. In fact, land it just off. 26 yards. $26 yards, not 76 yards, 26 or 66 yards, 26. My bad. 33 yards this time. Jeez. Oh my God. This athleticism is too powerful. It's too strong. I am getting closer, though. And that's all we can really ask for. Every time you hit the ball, well, I wasn't closer the last time I hit the ball. 17 yards to the green. Stay athletic. Don't let this get in your head. Even that felt strong. The way it came off the club face, like I felt like that was so slow. And it just like took off. Oh my gosh. 15, we're closer. Don't judge me. We're closer. All right. And then we can't get to the green. That's wild. I did chunk it, to be honest. Yeah, 100%. 100%. Nobody likes to mow the lawn. And if you do, it's because you have a 0-turn mower. And it's the only way you can get away from whatever you're trying to avoid. 4 yards. My goodness. What a painful start to this athletic. Couldn't hit the first shot to the green, but let you know that I can hit every other shot over the green. Really. It was a great putt, though. It was a great putt. So I would take a 60 here. It would be teed up. I'm not going to tee the line. I would take a 60 here just because it's so downhill. And I just want it to be high and I want it to drop 86 yards on the money. A little tug and pull. Did not hit it 86 yards. I didn't even have that much spin on it. I'm curious why it stopped so quick. All right. Of course, all right. What we got? 6 yards, 5 to go. Nice little tap. That actually felt really good. I was going to assume that it really, because it was downhill maybe. Maybe that's why. I'll reset. Go for it. Ooh, I pulled that? Face was closed. Yeah. I did hit it hard. I didn't think I pulled it though. It looked like it jumped left right off the club face. All right, so we went from +5 to +2. It's a good sign. A 9 iron. Excuse me. A 9 iron. Full athleticism. This should be like a 138. Struck well. Oh, 31. Felt good. Out of the center. Club face. My hands in the backswing probably need work. Probably doing a lot of extra stuff. Yep. Probably doing a lot of extra stuff. 12 uphill. Oh, I'm gonna push this over here a little bit. 12 yards. 12 yards. I mean, climbed up the hill. It was probably a little chunky too, really behind the ball. Can't really see the turf interaction. Maybe not. It felt chunky. I don't know what to say other than that. False positives. 8 feet. Drano. Oh, we got a pour on the board. Pour on the board. Okay. This is one that Tiger Woods would be like, yeah, I'm going to hit it off to the right and we'll funnel it back into the hole. Yeah, 159, 146 to the front. A well-struck 8-iron with draw on it should carry and roll up. I did everything I wanted to do there. Except hit it out of the center. Except hit it. So if my smash factor was 1.33, I think we're there. I think that's everything I wanted, except for smash factor. What a great shot. Proud of myself on that one. Hit the nice draw. Gorgeous. Maybe it was a little high. But I did it with athleticism too. I was relaxed. And today that is the key. If that's not enough, I don't know why you coming back. Hey. All right. 31 feet. 31 feet. Relaxed, athletic. Smashed all the way through. I was into out and I was open. So I pushed it out to the right. Hold on. I'm sorry. I just want to see that again. Replay. Did I go right? Oh, you gotta hit go. You can't just stare at it. You gotta hit the play button. I mean, I was above the hole, and I don't think I pushed it as much as I want to claim that I did. Exit replay. Okay. All right. This isn't just a baby tap. Just a baby tap. Oh, I was too high. I also hit it too hard. Maybe I just hit it too hard because I barely missed high. It was just too hard. I should have just gave it a little less. That's why. Did I put it? No, I was open. Oh, I was outside in. Maybe that was a pull. That's all right. Remember, this is just week 4. Golf's hard. Most skill-based sport I've ever played in my life. 184, 168 to the front. That's a 6-iron carrying the front. I gotta cover 12, 16 more yards. And I want to hit a fade. That's a 5-iron for sure. That is a 5-iron for sure. We are going to hit a fade too. We're going to hit a full power shot. Relaxed full power shot. Too much fade. Not enough smash factor. Not enough club speed. But you hit the shot shape. You gotta take the good and the bad, right? Good shot shape. Stayed athletic. Trying to hit a putter on a chip. 18 yards, 26 left, 18 and 8. 18 and 8. Hit this high. Fucking a mile past the hole. 18 yards is apparently not that far away. I really felt like that was I carried 4 yards. I carried to the green. And it still went past. We're putting though. We're on the very edge. We would put this in all day, every day. It's just the way it is. 21 feet. Not even close. I feel like too relaxed is probably my problem right now. You know, when I was younger playing the sport, 100% frustrated. I'm very competitive, super competitive. So everything matters to me, but I do not get frustrated with sports anymore. And I think that's because, well, I feel like if you know what you're doing wrong, it's just a lot easier to accept, shit, I did that wrong. That's why that result happened, and that sucks. On the simulator, for sure, you get to see everything that you did wrong, like hitting it off the toe, this guy. And so it's, yeah, you just, when you know what you're doing wrong, like I bowled my whole life, and so anytime I threw a bad shot, like you'll see people in the bowling alley, they'll be kicking the ball return, or they're like, why don't these lanes do anything the way I want them to do? Why is he carrying? Why am I not? And it's, when I go up and bowl and I don't get a strike, I leave a 10 pin, ringing 10, flat 10, weak 10. Like I can see what my ball did on the lane and how I released it and realize that this is why. This is why. And there are times I still get frustrated with myself, but it's just because it's like the insanity thing. You do the same thing over and over again, expect a different result, and you keep doing the same wrong thing all the time and expecting to do better. And then like I'll see myself doing the wrong thing all the time, and I'll be like, "You're stupid. You're dumb. Why do you keep doing that? Why just stop?" Yeah, that's where that comes from. Oh, I am taking a 6-iron here. Sorry. Very chatty today, I guess. I am taking a 6-iron here. I think I am going to hit a straight shot. I just want to get it to 166 carry. And then hopefully roll up the other 10 yards. And we hit a fade. And I didn't carry 166. It was my smash factor is low. Like, I'm warmed up. All of that. Excuse me. There's a little inside on that one. Towards the heel. Interesting. I think I'm too relaxed. I'm not delivering enough power to carry the distance that I'm trying to carry with those clubs. Like I know my 6-iron can go that far, but I have to put the effort behind it to do it. 16 yards. We're going to try the same thing that we did the last one on the 18-yarder, except this time we're going to hit it softer. Oh. I feel like we did hit it softer. We did not. They carried 25 yards. Really? It's weird. It's weird. It's weird. 37 feet. is so soft. Like, do you think you're going to get it anywhere hitting it that soft? Out of the center of the, well, kind of the center, just outside the tail. 13 feet. Too soft again. Too soft again. All right, this is the 5-iron, and it wants me to hit the fade again. Hit the fade. We're gonna get closer to that edge there. We are gonna hit the 5-iron. We are gonna hit a fade. Hopefully not as big a one as we did that last time, but we're gonna put a lot more effort into it. I definitely want to see a high smash factor on this one with some 90-mile-an-hour club speed. The fade, 88. It wasn't a horrible smash factor. It wasn't a horrible shot. Very open though, I'm guessing. I was into what? How am I on the right side of the flag with a 3-degree open face? What was my side spin? 646 right. What? I don't know about that. I don't know about that. Huh. Maybe because I was outside and the face deflecting like geared it out towards out further? Maybe. I don't know. It's a guessing game at this point. 4 yards, 5 to go. Just a nice little baby chip. Is that a pull? And then 800 yards past the hole? Like, ugh. So bad. This is what I get for taking all those days off too. The feeling, the touch is gone. But I needed it. I needed to think about how I wanted to proceed. 15 feet. That feels pulled too far. How did I smash that? Well, when you turn off the putting assistance, it really shows. It's bad. All right, this is in the back. I feel like this will be a high 7-iron so that it lands softer. It doesn't go as far, so I'm hoping to carry like 156-ish, and then for it to just kind of stop. Nope. Nope. Wide open. I mean, did it stop because of that wood, or did it stop because of my 8,200 spin? That's wild. Okay. Oh, so you hit your 4-yard chip shot that you've been hitting. This should go straight in the hole. $25 yards. out to the left every time. Am I really that closed? I gotta get my face orientation under control for sure. I feel like I don't even have control over it in my putter, honestly. At 19, 19.4. .6 degrees. Oh, it's outside in 2 degrees too? Wow. Oh, these are bad shots. Bad shots. Bad shots. 1.4 outside in, 3.4 open, 2 point. Oh. That's just one. All right, last hole. We finally made it. This is a 9-iron. This is a hole-in-one 9-iron. I'm calling it. I'm calling it. Hole-in-one 9-iron. Big hit. Big hit coming up. Well, I crushed the shit out of that ball. 148 carry with a 9-iron. Blasted. I mean, it's basically center club face. Crushed. Way past. All right. The goal here is to actually hit a straight shot, not a closed face, nothing like that. Just want to hit a straight shot. Right where I'm aiming. I don't care how far it goes. We're at 18. We got 4 and 14. That was straight. No, it wasn't straight. 5 degrees open? They set my ball up though. Back on the mat. Yeah, 5 degrees open. The target? I don't know about that. That's a suspect. 19 feet. 19 feet. That was a good putt. Distance was okay. The face angles were good. The path was decent, not horrible. Bucket. And then we're done. I had 1 par. Whew. Long way to go. One green in regulation. That's what it is. Putting at 32 feet, putting 19 putts. Oh. That's horrible. That's bad. That's bad. That's 38 putts. That's so bad. Putting was atrocious. Chipping was bad. Oh, the only thing that was good consistently was relaxed, athletic. All right. That's all I got today. I will definitely be back tomorrow. We're going to do this same thing. We're going to do the back 9, however. So, see you then. Later. Awesome. Bye. Maybe.